Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Down Channel. We're here on Fremont Street at the Fremont Street Experience in downtown Las Vegas, where one of the street performers here has his full-blown band going out here. Well, at least the drum set. Full-blown drum set going out here. And he's playing it to popular songs, so gets a lot of crowd interest hanging out there, and some folks start dancing and stuff like that. It's one of the beauties of being down here on Fremont Street is watching people, the people watching, and just the fact that they can kind of let loose and be themselves and not have to worry about the cares of the day and all of that, right? But just come out here and have a good time. This guy here is a contortionist, very talented. And in a moment, you'll see him get inside that box, which I would never do. But I could never do it. But take a look at this. This is something else. This used to be opened up to vehicular traffic back in the up until the early 90s, at which point they decided to close it off and create the modern pedestrian mall promenade that you see here before you today. That was because the Fremont Street casinos were losing money to the Strip. You can see he is getting inside that thing. Yikes. You have to be very limber to do that. Yep, he's completely in there. Totally enclosed. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's not something I could do. See him emerge from there. It's just as intriguing as watching him get in there in the first place, huh? Wow. That takes talent. I don't have it, that's for sure. But that definitely takes talent. Very, very talented. As we continue now westbound here on the Fremont Street Experience, have all these kiosks lined up up and down Fremont here, as well as the street performers. Street performers always ask them in advance how much they want for a photo. If you want a photo with the showgirls or something like that, always ask them in advance how much they want, because it's never free. They'll tell you it's free before you take the photo, then afterwards they'll tell you it was 20 bucks per girl or more. I've heard stories from people who've told me it's been 50 to even 100 bucks per girl that they've asked them for. And it just creates an unpleasant experience that I wouldn't want anyone to go through. So I really want to help folks before they come down here to be aware of what the situation is. These people are not employed by the city. They're not employed by the Fremont Street Experience. They are independent contractors working solely for themselves down here. So always keep that in mind. So we come down here to the 3rd Street stage location, and located in here in between Four Queens, Fremont, and the D Hotel and Casino. And you have a huge souvenir shop here back behind me. You can also get all sorts of different libations all up and down Fremont Street, so you can save some money instead of having to buy them at the casino bars. Casino bars are, in my opinion, pretty expensive. So definitely keep that in mind. Go to the Walgreens or to the ABC liquor store, one of these souvenir shops, to have your libations filled or purchased. And you're not allowed to carry them in the container you purchase them in. You'll still see people walk around with them in cans and stuff down here that they purchased them in, but they're supposed to be in plastic cups. So just be aware of that as well. They'll put it in a bag for you, like a little brown bag at the store, but you're supposed to put it into a cup, pour it into a cup before you consume it here on Fremont Street. So just another one of the little quirks here in downtown Las Vegas. Yeah, the casinos don't want the competition, of course, so they want you to buy all of your libations from them. And this is the Vegas Horror Squad, HORROR. Very, very cool people. Check them out on Instagram. And also down here in person. Really, really cool people. Christy and Josh run the group here. And You can see all sorts of different horror movie characters there. And then we've got some of these folks down here as well. If you're new to the channel, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. It really helps recommend us to other viewers, and it absolutely helps recommend us to the almighty algorithm. The almighty algorithm is what really carries the weight of your voice to other folks, so please help us out there. And also check out our merch available in our shop section of our YouTube channel. Has some awesome gear in there for you, maybe something for yourself or your significant other. So we continue westbound here, crossing what I call the big intersection, the big corner here at Casino Center Boulevard and Fremont Street, with 4 big casinos on every corner. Golden Nugget, Fremont, Four Queens, and Binions. All down here with the overhead canopy doing its thing. World's 3rd largest LED screen right there above us. Doing its thing there. Really, really cool stuff. But you can imagine how this used to be with two-way vehicular traffic. And they used to have, cars used to be on-street parking down here. So, yeah, it would be very hectic if that was still the case. I think it's hectic where they allow the vehicular traffic to cross there at Casino Center Boulevard and again at 4th Street. But, they have to keep the traffic flowing down here, especially when you have the huge crowds like you do on the weekends. Almost every weekend is a very large crowd, so. But still, that possibility remains where you have vehicular traffic and pedestrian traffic crossing, and anything can happen in that situation. You see that massive keg up there outside Whiskey Liquor here on the 1st and 2nd floor here at the corner of Binions. And there's some mannequins that are on sale if you're half mannequins, if you're in the market. There you go. Never know what you're going to see down here on the Fremont Street Experience, downtown Las Vegas. Stage Bar and Bar 46 outside. Those are outside bars over there at the Golden Nugget. Also, if you like drone videos, check out Vids from Mike, VIDSFROMMIKE. Does some awesome sunrise and sunset drone videos to include plane spotting and the elusive and mysterious Janet Airlines. If you don't know Janet Airlines, feel free to do a quick Google search. Prepare to be wowed and amazed. Also, check out our gear. And Mike also does some very cool navigational aviation arrows, which are throwbacks back to the days of the, there you go, back to the days of airmail pilots, etc., way back when. So definitely check those out as well. And as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it is the journey, where what happens in Vegas stays here on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. We'll see you next time, folks. Thank you so much.